Most people believe power comes from reacting first, speaking louder, or proving themselves right. But dark psychology reveals a truth that contradicts everything society teaches. The people who appear calm, unbothered, and emotionally untouched are often the ones in control, not because they lack feelings, but because they have mastered them. In human psychology, reactions reveal weakness. When someone can trigger your emotions, they gain access to your mind. Anger, defensiveness, over-explaining, and emotional outbursts all signal that your inner world is easily influenced. Calm individuals, however, create a psychological wall. They observe without reacting, and this makes others uneasy. Being unbothered does not mean being careless. It means being selective with your emotional energy. Dark psychology teaches that emotions are resources. When you waste them on every comment, every insult, or every challenge, you drain your power. The calm person preserves this energy, using it only when it truly matters. Think about conflicts. The one who loses emotional control almost always loses the situation. The one who remains composed forces the other person to expose themselves. Their frustration grows, their mistakes increase, and their position weakens. Silence and calm become weapons, not because they attack, but because they allow the other person to defeat themselves. People often misinterpret calmness as weakness. This is one of the most dangerous assumptions in psychology. True calmness is not passive. It is controlled strength. It is the ability to feel everything and reveal nothing. And this ability creates dominance without confrontation. Dark psychology also explains why unbothered people attract respect. Humans are naturally drawn to emotional stability. We trust those who don't panic. We follow those who don't overreact. When someone remains calm under pressure, the mind associates them with leadership, authority, and confidence. There is also a deep psychological reason why calm people are harder to manipulate. Manipulation relies on emotional reactions. Guilt, fear, anger, and urgency are tools used to control behavior. But when a person remains emotionally neutral, these tools fail. The manipulator loses leverage. Being unbothered also changes how people speak to you. When others realize they cannot provoke you, they become more careful with their words. They hesitate before crossing boundaries. This is not because you demanded respect, but because your presence silently enforced it. In relationships, work environments, and social settings, emotional control shapes power dynamics. The person who cares less, reacts less, and speaks less often holds more influence. This is not cruelty, it is psychology. Attachment increases vulnerability, while emotional independence creates strength. However, being unbothered does not mean being disconnected from reality. It means understanding that not every battle deserves your energy. It means choosing peace over ego, control over chaos, and clarity over noise. This decision alone elevates your mental strength above most people. Dark psychology teaches that calmness is contagious. When you remain unbothered, others either mirror your calm or expose their instability. Both outcomes work in your favor. Calm creates order, emotional chaos creates weakness. The most dangerous person in any room is not the loudest, the angriest, or the most aggressive. It is the calmest one. The one who watches, listens, and waits. The one who does not need to prove anything. The one who cannot be shaken. And here is the final truth. When you stop reacting emotionally, you stop being controlled. You reclaim your mind. You reclaim your power. You become unbothered not because you don't care, but because you understand. That is the dark psychology of being unbothered, and that is the Alpha thought system.